creature.
That's gotta be a shark.
One of the explorers can be heard saying, "That is creepy as the camera holder slowly pans the length of the tank, revealing the beast's gigantic body and
Rapers! What's good? It's your boy Laser. I hope you all are having an amazing day so far. You guys already know the vibes. We're back with some more scary reaction videos. You've been loving the scary content? Sure, continue to deliver that for you guys. In this video, we're going to be reacting to scary discoveries found by YouTubers. Guys, this is about to be terrifying. And if you guys want more scary content, it's simple. You guys hit that like button. You subscribe. Turn these on. It takes less than a second. Let's dive straight into this video. The one and only Slap Him. Okay, so we got a bunch of
November 2018, YouTuber 𝐬𝐭 made a truly creepy discovery while exploring an abandoned wildlife park in Victoria, Australia. The video begins with the camera holder and a friend entering a dilapidated wooden shack that leads into a bizarre cave-like structure. He comments on the vile smell as they pass several small alcoves, one of which contains an overturned vending machine, while another holds an old table and chairs. The walls are littered with faded pictures of Australian animals. The pair make their way down a long dark tunnel before once again emerging into sunlight. They pass an overgrown enclosure that once housed some sort of animal before entering another rundown building. The structure appears to have been a living area, possibly designed for guests to stay overnight while visiting the park. The camera holder peeks into a half-open fridge that still contains jars of food. A large container of rancid milk sits on the bottom shelf. The explorers continue to look around the derelict building. The broken furniture littered across the floor suggests that someone's been here before or is possibly still living inside. Cautiously, the pair move on. They approach a wall that looks as though it's been ripped down, revealing what appears to be a secret storage space. The two decide to enter the strange room. It becomes darker and darker the further they go in. Unable to see clearly, the camera holder pans a light around the room. He notices a large tank that appears to be filled with some sort of dark liquid. Unable to see inside, the two explorers make their way around to the opposite side of the tank. Suddenly, the pair realize that they're staring at the tail of a very large creature.
That's gotta be a shark.
One of the explorers can be heard saying, "That is creepy as the camera holder slowly pans the length of the tank, revealing the beast's gigantic body and finally its head and huge teeth-filled mouth."
The question is, why did they just leave?
After this video went viral,
why did they leave the shark in there, like in the abandoned aquarium? Like, what happened? I want like context.
𝐬𝐭 was contacted by the previous owner of the park, who informed him that the giant creature was in fact a 5-meter-long great white shark.
Damn.
It was moved to the tank after becoming entangled in fishing nets and dying off the coast of South Australia. The dark liquid in the tank was actually formaldehyde, a chemical needed to preserve the specimen.
Why though?
When the park was eventually shut down, the owner was unable to find a new home for the shark,
so they just
and
left
was forced to leave it behind in the ruined remains of this creepy old animal sanctuary.
Fuck that, that's creepy, dude. An abandoned aquarium and
this unsettling video was uploaded to 𝐷𝐸𝐴's YouTube channel in March 2018. It shows a baby vampire doll with a bottle of blood sitting on top of an unmarked tombstone in a Brazilian graveyard.
Don't tell me those eyes.
As the camera holder inspects the creepy doll, you can see its eyes appear to follow them as they move.
Oh, fuck that.
When the video first surfaced, some viewers suggested that the doll might actually be possessed and could contain the spirit of someone buried in the graveyard.
Dude, it's always...
Others thought that the doll might be an evil idol designed to summon a real vampire from its resting place.
I want to punch that face so bad.
While it was later revealed that the doll was in fact the work of a sculptor, it made for a very creepy discovery. Certainly something you wouldn't want to come across while exploring a spooky old cemetery.
I want to punch that thing so bad.
Popular YouTuber Exploring with Josh made a very creepy discovery in 2016 while exploring a cave in the Gifford Pinchot National Forest in Washington State. The cave, known as Ape Cave, is the longest continuous lava tube in the continental United States and has long been a popular hiking destination. The cave received its bizarre name in 1924 when the residents of a small mining community became convinced that apes were throwing rocks into the canyon.
Apes?
The rumor persisted until 1984, when an elderly man came forward revealing that it was in fact he and a friend that had been throwing the rocks. As Josh and several others make their way towards the mouth of the cave, one of them can be heard saying, "Oh god, this looks like something out of a horror movie." With lanterns in hand, the group slowly head into the darkness. At one point, the cave becomes so narrow they're forced to crawl on their hands and knees. The temperature begins to drop as icy breath can be seen coming from the mouths of the explorers. The cave now seems too small to continue, and the group contemplate returning back to the surface. However, just as they're about to turn back, they discover that the cave actually starts to widen once again. Now crawling on their stomachs, the group decides to press forward.
Oh, you got me messed
Suddenly,
up.
they hear what sounds like someone crying in the distance. Scared, they slowly head towards the noise. One of the group shines a flashlight into the darkness, illuminating a young girl who was standing all alone.
They just left her? Did she get lost?
Extraordinarily, the girl had managed to crawl her way into the depths of the cave, all by herself without the use of a flashlight.
Damn, poor
They
girl,
soon
bro.
discover that she doesn't speak English. Motioning for her to follow them, the group lead her back to the surface where she's finally reunited with her worried parents.
That's scary, dude.
This video, posted online by 𝐬𝐨𝐽
YouTuber
𝐿𝐻𝐻, shows the
bizarre
moment
creatures
several
in
tourists
Thailand.
stumble across a group of bizarre troll-like creatures
What are those,
as they
mermaids?
kayak their way through 𝐿𝐵𝐵𝐵 Bay in Krabi, Thailand. The furry creatures can be seen sheltering near a cave as they play some sort of strange hypnotic melody on unusual musical instruments.
Yo, what
The
the
bemused
hell?
kayakers look on in disbelief as the beasts appear to perform just for them.
Bro, how would you even... They have no clue.
When the video first surfaced, it whipped the internet into a frenzy, as viewers debated over what the mysterious creatures actually were. Some suggested aliens, while others thought they may have been some type of reclusive cave-dwelling animal that was yet to be discovered.
Oh, that's crazy.
It was later revealed, however, that the creatures were actually costumed actors, who were part of a stage performance
No
by
way
local
those were
group
actors.
Thailand Biennale, and the bizarre sounds were created by travelling vocalist Tory Raines. Even though
those
it
were
was
some
staged, the
realistic
tourists
actors.
initially had no idea, and the dumbfounded looks that you can see on their faces are quite real. Imagine
Damn.
paddling a kayak through the tranquil waters of a beautiful Thai island, and then stumbling across this bizarre scene.
You gotta give props to the actors for making
In August
the people
2015,
scared out of their
YouTuber
mind.
Mr.
YouTuber
Technical
finds
Difficult made a
$1.20
very
box.
creepy discovery. In the video, a group of friends can be seen relaxing by a river when the camera holder notices a strange white box floating downstream. He convinces one of the men in shorts to swim over to the other side and retrieve it. The mysterious box appears to be a drinks cooler that's been sealed with tape to stop it from opening.
Don't open that box,
The man
bro.
removes one of the
Don't
pieces
open that
of
box.
tape and cautiously opens a small hatch.
Full possessed
He
doll in
immediately
there.
jumps back after spotting what he thinks is a small child. The camera holder then approaches the box to get a closer look.
I wouldn't even touch
This
that
time
thing.
you can see that it's not actually a small child in the box, but rather a doll that's been stuffed inside and left to float down the river.
I wonder why.
While it's possible that it could simply be a prank orchestrated by another group further upstream, it's still a very unsettling find.
They
Dolls are
probably locked
creepy
it
at the
for a
best of
reason.
times, but discovering one in a box floating down river, that's a whole new level of nightmare.
That's like, dude.
Published on Bright Insight's
YouTuber
YouTube
claims
channel
to have
in
found
2018,
Atlantis.
not only claims that the lost city of Atlantis was real, but that its actual location has been hiding in plain sight for thousands of years. The
Atlantis
video
has always been
analyzes the
interesting to me.
descriptions of Atlantis found in the great philosopher Plato's dialogues, Timaeus and Critias. The works claim to quote Solon, an Athenian lawmaker and poet who travelled to Egypt between 590 and 580 BC, who was believed to have translated Egyptian records of Atlantis. Using Plato's words as a guide, the video suggests that the true location of Atlantis is likely to be the Richat structure in Mauritania, a
Damn.
country in northwest Africa. The structure, sometimes referred to as the
It's
Eye
got the
of
same
Sahara, was originally thought to have been created by an increase of pressure caused by underlying magma, or even the impact of a large meteorite. The video goes on to suggest that the symmetrical circles of the Eye of the Sahara may have once been filled with water, and closely resembled the description given by Plato of the mysterious city. The video also compares several other striking similarities between Plato's descriptions and the geographical orientation of the eye, including a large mountainous region to the north, and an inlet to the south that once possibly flowed with water. If this theory does indeed turn out to be true, it will no doubt be one of the greatest discoveries ever made by a YouTuber.
Damn. That's actually really interesting.